What's going on, YouTube fam? So for today's video, I have something new that I'm going to be bringing to you all, and I am going to be eating like LeBron James for an entire day. So I'm going to be starting a new series where I eat like the top athletes or celebrities that are in great physical shape and give you insight into their diet and how they are able to achieve the physiques that they have. Now, LeBron James is in year 17. He's 35 years old, and his longevity of his NBA career has been insane. He is probably going to be one of the first people in the NBA to defeat Father Time, because he's not showing any signs of slowing down. He's still in great physical condition and shape, and he's still considered by many the best player in the world in his 17th year in the league, which is unheard of. So, as you all know or may not know, LeBron James plays for the Los Angeles Lakers right now, and that is why I am wearing a Lakers jersey. But this is a Kobe Bryant jersey. RIP to the Black Mamba. He is my favorite player of all time. So I found it fitting that I would just only represent and wear a Kobe jersey for today's video. So I already went grocery shopping this morning to get everything I need. So let's go ahead and see what LeBron James has for his first meal of the day. All right, so let's see what the first meal of the day is going to be. So we have some smoked salmon. Never had salmon for breakfast, but I'm excited to try it. Got some blueberries, and then egg whites, and last but not least, have some gluten-free blueberry waffles. Now, LeBron has gluten-free blueberry pancakes, but I cannot find those in the store today, so I'm just going to substitute it with waffles. So let's go ahead, prepare this first meal, and see how it tastes. Alright, so meal one is ready, and I am excited about this meal. Now for the blueberry waffles, I'm sure when LeBron has his blueberry pancakes, I'm sure he has a chef prepare it, but I just got the frozen kind of waffles just because that was easier for me to prepare. So let's dig in and I'll let you all know what I think. First, let me try the smoked salmon. Delicious. I love salmon, so I'm sure if you all have been to my channel before, you all will know that I'm a huge fan of salmon. I don't know why I'm trying to get all cute trying to cut this egg white, because I'm trying to try it with the salmon. Maybe I need to get a knife. Yeah, let me do that. Alright, I should be good now. I'm sitting here trying to eat like a savage. See how much easier that was? Just, make a nice clean cut. So let's see how it tastes, with the salmon and egg white together. Delicious. And it makes sense why. Sorry, I'll finish chewing my food first. And it makes sense why LeBron would have something like salmon and egg whites in his breakfast, because if you look at LeBron, look at his career, and look at how long he's lasted, he definitely needs his protein. Like, LeBron is 6'8". We don't know his exact weight. Some people say in the 250s, some say in the 260s. But we know early on in his career, he went through that drastic weight loss phase in order to be where he is now, because he realized that he needed to, get leaner and lose weight if he wants to have a long career in the NBA, especially with the type of game he played, with him being so athletic. He couldn't go around as heavy. So, it makes sense that he incorporates lean protein and things like that into his diet. And then for these waffles, I'm honestly just gonna eat this like it's a sandwich. This is my first time having waffles with like no syrup, so we'll see how it tastes. I made this blueberry waffles with blueberries added, so let's see. Don't even need syrup. Delicious. And if you want to, you can make this look pretty when you eat it with a knife and a fork, but this is how I always eat my pancakes and waffles. Just fold it up like a sandwich, throw it down. And then here's obviously going to be, the carb source that LeBron is getting from his breakfast with, the pancakes in his case, but waffles here. And then, blueberries. That's just a great healthy fruit to be eating. Very good. And then as far as the fats come in, he's getting healthy fats from the smoked salmon that he's eating. So overall, I give LeBron James meal 1 an A+. So let me go ahead, finish this meal up, and then I will be back in a couple hours to show you all what meal 2 is. All right, now it is time for meal number 2. And what we're going to be having, some pasta with, it says vegetables. So I'm just gonna do broccoli, some frozen broccoli, and then more salmon. So after this second meal, leading up to this second meal, it's easy to see how LeBron is able to stay in such great shape. He's getting everything he needs from his meals. Great protein sources, lean protein at that. Great carb sources, and then his fats. So far, the fats are not too high or anything, but he is able to get some of those healthy fats that come with eating salmon. So I'm about to prepare this, and then I will be back to let you all know what I think of meal number 2. Let's get it. All right, now it is time for meal number 2. So I have pasta with no sauce or anything. I normally like to do Alfredo sauce, so I'm gonna see how this tastes. Got the frozen broccoli, and then got the salmon. I love salmon, so I'm not complaining. So let's go ahead and give this a taste. First, I want to try the pasta without the sauce. Let you all know what I think. Oh, tastes good. I thought I was gonna be like, I need to have my regular Alfredo sauce on it, but it's very good. So something to keep in mind. I know on LeBron James meal on the site where I got this information from, which I'll link below in the description, it didn't say anything about pasta sauce, so that's why I'm doing it with no sauce. So you all have to keep in mind that things like certain pasta sauces, dressings, things like that, some of them do have high amounts of calories. So if you are going to do it, just be sure to check the label and things like that. So I'm sure that's probably why it is excluded from LeBron James' diet, because he's going to be, sorry, I'm caught talking while eating again, because he's going to be eating something to fuel his body. And the energy output that LeBron James has is going to be way different than the average person. So he has to make sure he's operating at, you know, the highest ability possible. And that's why he's playing like he is in year 17. And this is very good. And this is food that I'm cooking myself, so I can only imagine how good it is with LeBron James having probably the top chef in the world cooking his meals for him. And I thought I was going to be extremely full after that first meal, because at the time I was full, but a couple hours later I was ready to eat again. And then it didn't show the serving size on the site, but I'm sure LeBron James, who's an entire foot taller than me and weighs 100 pounds more than me, I'm sure he eats much larger serving sizes. So keep that in mind also if you decide to give this diet a try. But I'm not going to make you all watch me eat this entire meal. But before I go, I want to ask you all something. Do you all think LeBron or Giannis should have gotten the MVP of this year's NBA season? The votes are out. LeBron came in second, and he only got 16 votes for first place. So let me know in the comments below what you all think of that. But I'm gonna finish this meal, and then I will be back to show you all meal 3. Peace. All right, now it is time for meal number 3, which is going to be LeBron's pregame meal. And everyone can relate to this next pregame snack that I'm about to have. So it's gonna be a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So I use whole wheat bread, grape jelly, and peanut butter. So this is going to be something that provide him with the energy that he needs to get through the first half of the game, because he also has something during halftime, which you all will see next. But think about that, like his energy output is so high that he has to have a pregame snack and then something during halftime. Now keep in mind, LeBron has a lot of miles on his body, and he plays not the entire game, but he plays over 30 minutes per game. And he's not just a one-way player. He's playing on both ends of the floor. He's playing great offense and great defense. And he's doing things like playing point guard if their point guard is injured, or even if their point guard is not injured, if their point guard is resting or in foul trouble, LeBron will take over that point guard position. Now, a lot of times, even if the point guard is in the game, when the Lakers need an extra push or they're building momentum, LeBron's just going to go into that Magic Johnson role. Well, I want to call it a Magic Johnson role. LeBron is in his own category, so he'll go into the LeBron mode and just do everything. So he gets plenty of triple doubles, so he needs that fuel. So I'm actually going to work out shortly after I have this, and then after my workout I'm going to have what LeBron has for halftime, and then I'm going to go on my walk, and then I'll have for what he has post game. So about to smash this PB&J, then get a workout in. I won't show the workout because this video is strictly for the meals, but I'll let you all know I'll be doing a push workout at my home gym today, and then after that I'll show you all kind of the halftime meal that I have before I go on my 3-mile walk. All right, see you all in a minute. All right, so now it is time for meal number 4, which is more like a snack. LeBron has this during halftime of his games. So it's going to be 1 apple. I just cut it into slices with some almond butter. Now I'll just be dipping the apple slices into the almond butter and eating it that way. So he expends so much energy in the first half of the games that he has his halftime snack so he can get through the remainder of the game with the necessary energy. Now, something that I think the younger players should do, they should follow people like LeBron's diet plan, or hire a nutritionist or a chef or both in order for them to eat the proper foods and get the right nutrition, because LeBron is not in his 17th year playing at this level by accident. This was calculated. He's been planning this for years. Hence why early on in his career he decided to lose a lot of weight, and he went through an extreme diet in order to cut his weight down, because he was thinking about the future and he wanted to play well into his mid-30s and hopefully late 30s. Right now he's 35 and he does not look like he's slowing down anytime soon. So I'm about to have this. I just worked out, so I'm going to have this, do some cardio, and then I will be having what LeBron has for his post-game meal. So I will be back and I will see you all after this cardio. Alright, so now it is time for the fifth meal. This is what LeBron James has after his games. As you all can see, I had to change clothes. I took a shower and everything. So shout out to the Boondocks. But LeBron has a protein shake. He has plant-based protein, which is what this is. I just did 1 scoop of plant-based protein with almond milk, and I'll put the type of protein that I used on the screen. You all have seen me use this protein before in previous videos, so it's nothing new. Plant-based protein is not anything that's new for me, but I sometimes will still have whey just depending on what I have available at home. But right now it's been plant-based protein. And then in addition to that, he also has fruit. So I just have here, let's see what's in here. I have pineapples, strawberries, and peaches, I think. Let me make sure. No, mandarin oranges, I'm sorry. So yeah, I will not eat this whole thing, but I will eat the majority of it just because I am pretty hungry, surprisingly. I feel like I've been eating a lot of food today, but like the proteins and everything, it's been a lot of lean protein. And maybe I should have probably increased the serving size for some things, maybe like the pasta or something like that. But I've been very surprised with how hungry I am, and maybe taking into account the workout that I did maybe has something to do with it. But like I said, so far 5 meals in, although this is more like a snack, I can see why LeBron James is able to function at such a high level on the court. And just to try something out, I am going to try to finish this whole fruit thing, just because, like I said, I just thought about it. Like I'm saying that I'm finding myself getting hungry, so I'm going to eat more for this 5th meal, then see how I feel, and then I will show you all what I'm having for the last meal. Well, I'll go ahead and tell you all, and then I'll show you all. So the 6th meal will be chicken parmesan with a rocket salad. So stay tuned for that. I'll be having that shortly after I finish meal number 5. Get the protein shake in there too. All right, see you all in a minute. All right, now it is time for the final meal of the day. I am exhausted. So we have chicken parmesan with a rocket salad. Now, I have never heard of a rocket salad before, but that was part of LeBron's meal, so I looked it up, and all I could really see was arugula. I don't know if I'm saying this right, but arugula with balsamic vinaigrette dressing. So that's what I did. And this was my first time making chicken parmesan, but I made some for my wife also. She tasted it and she said it was good. So I don't know if she was telling me the truth or if she was just being nice. So I'm gonna find out for myself. And then also, everybody knows LeBron James loves his wine. So this is a Cabernet. I'm not a wine connoisseur by any means, but I did hear that this was like a dry wine. And if it is, I probably won't like it because I do not like dry wine. Actually, let me taste it now before I even eat the meal to let you all know my thoughts on it. And I'll just turn it this way so y'all probably can't even see that. I'll try to zoom in and see if it'll clear up for you all, but maybe not. But it's called Carnivore Cabernet. And then I do not know the word that comes after Cabernet. I'll spell it for you all. Sauvignon. So yeah, that's the wine I'm about to try. It is very dry. Yeah. But I'm gonna drink it because that's what LeBron does at night. So let's see, I already know how the quote unquote rocket salad is gonna taste. This is something I would normally eat. Now the chicken parmesan, not really. I actually did have it recently. My wife made it randomly a couple weeks ago, but before then I had not had chicken parmesan in over a year. So let me see. Sorry, I keep talking with food in my mouth. So let me let you all know how this chicken parmesan tastes. So then I can actually dive in, get the meal finished, and begin editing this video to get it up for you all, especially since we're in the middle of the playoffs. Okay. That's fire. Yo, I might be looking to start a cooking channel here soon. I didn't do too bad today. And I don't ever cook like this, ever. Like, ever. But yeah, it's good. So let me finish this meal up. And then I'm going to let you all know what I rate LeBron James's diet on a scale of 1 to 10. So let's finish this up and try to finish this wine. Alright, so meal 6 is complete, and that was definitely delicious. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do I rate LeBron James's diet? I give him a 10 out of 10. This diet is very healthy, but it also contains a variety of different foods, so you don't get bored eating the same thing meal after meal. That's what I really like about it. And I also like how it's high in protein, because you can tell that he knows what he's doing when it comes to his diet and nutrition. Because of the sport he plays, basketball obviously, he needs to have this type of diet in order to be able to have that lean muscle mass, and then he's still getting in healthy fats, and he's getting in great carb sources, because carbs are very important especially when you are expending as much energy as LeBron James. You need your carbohydrates. So I'm still trying to drink this wine. So just because it's on camera, I'm gonna try to chug it. And let's make a deal. If I do chug it, you have to leave a comment below and let me know one of two things. First thing, who's going to win the NBA championship? Or you can let me know who you want me to cover next for a full day of eating, where I show you their diet and then at the end I give you a rating on whether I think it's efficient or not for whatever their lifestyle is or whatever their sport is. But I have to chug this first, so let's see if I can chug this, and then if I do it, you all have to do me that favor. Oh, before I do this, hit that like button. It gets the video out to a lot more people. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Chug time. Ah, that was rough. I didn't spill it on my shirt, but I spilled some on the table. But you all can see, I chugged it. So you all have to do me that favor below. Sorry, I wish I had a napkin. But that is going to wrap up the video for a day of eating like LeBron James. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all found it entertaining. I'm switching things up on the channel some to try to bring more entertainment to you all. So it will be very helpful for you all to let me know who you would like to see me cover next or what topics you would like to see me cover next. Let's get some more engagement going on the channel. All right, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.